Welcome back, everyone, to another episode here of The Long Dark with me, Deadman Command, and this, of course, our wonderful playthrough with Will, the Mac. Did a little bit of research, and it looks like spring of 2016, or, you know, for your northerners, and for the southern hemisphere folks, we are looking at, fall of 2016. Should be the release for story mode of The Long Dark here. And with that, it should end out of its early access state, and due to that, there won't be any more updates, major updates, there might be some bug fixes and whatnot, of the game until story mode is complete, which will be the next big update. But again, since each update they've done so far has been fairly sizable, like significantly more than most other games are putting out at this time, then I'm not too worried about it. There's still plenty that we can do here in this run before it comes out. So we are good on these. I was hoping to wait till we got the achievement. I think it's really close. There's no like timer though to show you how soon it's gonna be until you get the next achievement for the 25 days, and I don't think we've eaten anything. This should be about the day though, but we'll just have to see. Alrighty, and we were getting ready to go on to go to the how many matches do we have? 7? Yeah, let's just take the rest. We're getting ready to go to the coastal highway, and I was hoping to get everything done before then, but what can you do? Put that hatchet away. Let's take the whetstone here. Some tools, that's what it was. And let's sharpen some stuff up while we wait for it to get less freezing here. We're getting pretty high on our sharpening skill, however that does also mean that we're running pretty low on whetstone, so I do wish it would get up a little bit above 4%, though I don't know if it ever does that. It's just been our time to sharpen that has been dropping as our skill goes up. But I think this will be the last use of the tool here. Yep, worn out whetstone, okay. Yep, so we got a decent amount of use out of it, which is nice. But that also means it's gone now, so we'll keep the good hatchet here, and we'll just keep the junk one with us. I think that'll make it a little bit more equitable when we run around. I just like to have... I usually like to keep the worst stuff on me, just so I know where I'm sitting when it comes to that stuff, and I know that whenever I go to a safe house like this, there's gonna be supplies. Like, there's gonna be food, there's gonna be water, there's gonna be good tools if we need them, there's gonna be wood, all that good stuff. Now, this is definitely not the right time to try and head out, so let's swing around, just check if there's anything local. What we could do here, though, is cook all this food, since it is going to take... Oh my god, it's going to take a very long time. But, what are you going to do? We've got to do it sometime. Let's take all the sticks here, and we can take all this fur. That'll help quite a bit, and we'll need some of these. Let's go to the stove, let's use the cattail head, the matches, wow, we can start with the fur. Let's start with the sticks, actually. Well, actually, probably a significant portion of our day here is cooking up all the food, but we do need to do that to make sure that we keep the condition good and keep the degradation low on all the food. Plus, it's a fairly quick process, so gives us a chance to prepare for everything. Now we do want to, let's use the torch. And start the cooking process. It's going to be a really hot stove. Yep, looks like 28°C. That is pretty toasty. Pretty toasty. I actually do have the majority of the day left, so this will probably take, let's say, 20 minutes per steak. So, you know, a significant, probably like 4. So we have 10, about 13 of them. So yeah, about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. And that'll give us some daylight left as well. Once we're done, and with that daylight, we can either continue to go make some stuff downstairs, or we can pop out and see if maybe we can move the stuff that we want to get closer, like just make a half trip towards Coastal Highway. Now from here it does take quite some time to get to Coastal Highway, because you have to go not only through Pleasant Valley and up the hill, that big ass hill up there, then you have to go through the mine that's there. Once you're through the mine, you've got to go through that abandoned highway area, if I'm not mistaken. No, the mine is between... You have to go to the highway area. Yeah. Because the mine is between Desolation Point and the highway, so I gotta fix that. Let's add a little bit of fuel and melt some snow here. So it does take a while, and then of course once we get in there, our base camp is still quite a ways away from where we want it to go. 2 liters now. 2 liter of water here. So it's going to take a, pretty sizable day trip. It's probably going to take like at least 9 hours of like solid walking to get all the way back there. So we do want to be sure of what we're doing. This out for now. Oops. While that's cooked fairly well, let's drink this and probably drop probably like 6 liters or so. Setting us up a little bit better there. And the freezer should now have just that little bit in there. And in here we can add all of this. Nope, now we're stuck because we've got too much food. Why don't we eat? No, those are the 100%. We don't want those. What we want with low percentage. 62. We'll take 2 of these. And these are all 60s. And everything else is at least above 75. So 100s. 99s, and then we can let's put the wolf meat back. And then that is that. Since I don't need to eat this much tonight, we will just store some of this in the freezer. We'll eat that tonight. Sounds like it's still pretty bad out there. Yep. It is. Still pretty bad out there. Let's try and grab some wood real quick. Maybe at least a couple more sticks or something like that. That would be all good. Because we got 2 hours, probably like an hour and a half of daylight left. Then we'll be able to see how long it's been. We'll probably make another note that it should be plus or minus day 25. So, really kind of wondering when that's going to hit. It didn't hit today. These long ones are tough. I wonder though if it's you have to start the game like that. That would be difficult. You had to start the game surviving 25 days, eating nothing but plants and animals, no human food. That would be really tough. I don't think it is though. I know that Pacifist and Quiet Hunter definitely are the first 25 days. So that'll require a new run if I want to do those. But I'd really like to get the eating only plants and animals one. That would be really nice. I don't know if I'm going to though. I'll probably give it a couple more days here and then just keep doing it until it's obvious that like it's definitely not going to happen, or it happens and then we just eat nothing but human food for a while. Just gorge ourselves on sodas and pork and beans and crackers and sardine cans and just all this good stuff. Have such variety in our diet. So if it hasn't happened by like day, I don't know, at most day 65, then it's probably not going to happen. And you have to do it to start out with, but I don't think so. I suppose we'll find out. I suppose we will find out. Transfer all that. Not much there, but we are all good to go. Less than 1 hour left. Let's just head upstairs and get ready to go to bed and cycle another wonderful day. We'll do 11 just to luxuriously lay sprawled out in bed from when it is light until it is light again. We need to do the full 12. And that's a pretty good lineup. Yeah, just rest. It is a pretty long night, that's very true. Bum bum bum, ba-dum bum bum. Alright, let's see. It doesn't sound like it's that bad out outside. Let's check. It's probably going to be cold since it's just the start of morning. Not great. Yeah, pretty darn cold and a little bit of wind too. The fog is survivable, but pretty annoying. Mixing layer. Well, I mean, we can definitely hang out here as long as we need to. Why don't we just start making some more clothing, to be honest with you? Actually, you know what we should do? Do we have the hacksaw on us? No, let's go grab that. And let's go over to the barn, and we'll go cut all that stuff up. We'll leave this hacksaw here. Do we really need to? Yeah, there's 83 and 79 here. Well, we'll leave this hacksaw and take the 79 one, just so we can repair it as well. I think we could go. Let's just head out. Ooh, man, is it cold. But we can see just far enough that I feel fit. We don't have any weapons. That's probably not a good idea. Yeah, as much as I think it'd be kind of fun not to, it'd also be pretty dumb not to. And yeah, we have a flare, and yeah, we have a torch, but I'd just rather it not be an issue. Plus, if we shoot more time, we'll be able to clean the gun, get it back to 100%. You know, trade-offs, right? We're not gonna go out looking for trouble, but if it finds us, you know, that's okay. We can handle it. Check something here real quick. Yeah, so let's do 20 after. Okay, so here's our stats. Average calories per day, hours outdoors, hours rested, 41%. Doesn't say 52 wolf close encounters. Wolf struggles 1, wolves killed. Oh right, the distress pistol. We didn't find that yet. We've not gotten dysentery or infection yet, which is nice. We've only opened 4 cans, so maybe we'll get away with it. What are we carrying? 15k? Not too bad. Alright, let's head on out. Try not to fall too far and sprain an ankle or something like that. We've got the flare, we've got this. We don't have any decoys. And 4 was fire, okay. Just as we come over the ridge, we'll have the weapon out, just to be sure. Oh, yeah, see? There's a furry friend. Looks like there's a deer out that way, though. Maybe they'll get distracted by each other and they won't worry about me. It's kind of funny when you're playing Pilgrim, everything runs from you, even bears and wolves, and everything runs from you just like deer does. Everything's so afraid of you in Pilgrim. That it's like, it's almost hard to get the animal clothing because you literally have to go out and hunt everything yourself. Like, you can't even, like, coax a wolf into fighting you. You just have to straight up shoot him. And speaking of shooting him, there's another wolf out there. I just saw go behind the hay bales there. So there are 2 of them out here. And of course they're boxing us in now, as it happens. So this may be a bit difficult. That's the entrance to it. There's the sun. There's our barn. Let's hopefully get far enough away that the wolf doesn't notice us. Is there wind? There is wind. But I don't know which direction. That's one thing I would like, is the ability to see what direction the wind is going in. Even just an easy, you know, like, lick your finger and stick it up in the wind and see which way feels coldest kind of thing. Like, just anything to be able to see which way the wind is going. Because that'll help you plan your animal encounters a lot better. But it appears we're going to get lucky on this one. And not have to worry about our little friends. Damn, it is really cold out here. Man, it's been just a quick journey over here. We're already down to like a quarter of our heat. Break down a branch. Should be all we can really afford out here in the cold right now. Yeah. Won't push it. Don't need to. Let's jump in here. And in here we can start breaking down all this metal stuff. Whoa, 6 scrap. Fantastic. They are fairly generous with it, which is nice. Whoa. That's holding up our drawer, which is holding all of our wood. Oh, hey, some reclaimed wood from a really long time ago when we broke down that thing. So it's not... Is that 2 tables or is that 1 table? Looks like 1 table, so I'll leave it up for now. There's still plenty of stuff upstairs that we can break down. Is it warm in here? It is warm in here, okay. So we're good to go there. See, 2 metal shelves here. Let's drink water. Ooh, less water than I thought we had. Get this scrap metal and get this shelf. Workbench, there's this drawer, there's this metal shelf. Let's drink a little bit more water. I think that's going to be all the water that we have. Day 62, let's make another note here. Should have gotten the animal and plant eating achievement by now. Check at day 65. Because I mean that's what I want to get. You know, that's a pretty hard thing to do, regardless of when you are in the in the stage of your gameplay. And where did that one? Under the table. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Did I leave any tools in here? It does not look like it. Okay, it looks like we've broken down pretty much everything that we're going to in here. Nope, one more shelf over here. Let's get this. Ooh, it's a lot later than I thought it was. Well, this'll make it interesting. I have no water. I don't have a sleeping roll. Okay, well, we have to make it back in the dark. In probably the very cold with no water. Yep, it's pretty cold. I can't see much of anything. I would like to break down those limbs, but we're already pretty tired. There's not really any way I can not... There's basically no way I can avoid a wolf if there's one out there. We're just basically aiming for that structure right out there to get back to the home. And this is what happens when you don't really plan ahead. And don't pay attention to what's going on. Don't do this. This is bad. I mean, I think we'll make it out of here okay, but... I mean, literally no water. We do have a weapon, and we do have a light source if we need it. Probably two light sources, actually. But... this is just not a great situation to place oneself in. It's really easy to have something go wrong in something like this. So always, of course, make sure you know what you're doing. Oh man, just saw the animal before he started taking off, but it's a deer, so it just ran off that way. Had that been a wolf, we would have gotten about 3 seconds or so before it would have been upon us. And that's kind of disconcerting. Hard to tell in this light here if we're making progress going forward. I mean, clearly we are. We're making all sorts of noise, clanking around. But I suppose what you get when you have like, probably near 8 kilograms of scrap metal on you. With a bunch of sticks as well. But here's the river, so we should be pretty good. Looks like we probably could have broken down that cedar limb and been okay, but again, I'm just glad we're going to get back here. There's our wonderful home. Oh, I mean, that's not the home, but it's just past there. And we made it without too much trouble. I'm actually a little surprised. I guess we know this area a little better. Yeah, getting trapped in a building by a wolf is definitely something that's happened to me multiple times. Especially early on in your runs when you don't have the you don't have any weapons, or you don't have a way to distract them. Yeah, it gets a little interesting. Is what we're gonna call that. Gets a little interesting. But, you know, I think that's part of the charm of it, is that you can get yourself into these situations that are hard to get out of. Wait, where the hell am I? Oh, that's that. Okay, so that should be the door, which means these are the stairs. That's not the stairs. These... Damn it. Damn it. Where the hell are we? Oh, we're in the office. Oh yeah, I was way off. I wonder where that torch just went. Oh, there it is. There's the fire. Yeah, get away, you crazy wolves. A little bit too far. Yeah, I think the, you know, getting trapped in a building by a wolf, I think that's something that happens to everyone, and is a great introduction to, you know, what you can expect from every once in a while, you know, on some of these runs, that is just what happens. Are you serious? We got food poisoning again? From cooked food. Ah, man. God. Yes, when you go into a place and it has, you know, nothing but frozen corpses in it, yeah, that's dangerous. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But you know, it's also a good way to think of yourself that, hey, I'm doing better than these people are because I'm still alive. And hey, if the wolf can't get me inside, then I'm gonna be good to go. Gonna be good to go. We'll rest for a really long time here. I mean, I think it's very entertaining when something like that happens, and you really gotta think up for yourself. Ooh, no food source. Yeah, no food and no water is a tough way to be. Tough way to be. You know, I would have liked to go today, but it doesn't sound like the weather is cooperating that well. Why don't we take a quick peek and see what we got? Oh yeah, nope, that's not happening. Why don't we do this? Let's grab another one of these. No, just one. Let's go sleep it off for maybe like 3 hours or so. See if the weather changes. Yeah, maybe not 3 hours, but at least 2. Yeah, why not 3? Who cares? Eat this. Hey, we didn't get food poisoning from our cooked food this time. At least there's that. This should allow us to get some good rest and some good recovery on our health there, and then 3 hours is a pretty good amount of time to see if the see if it cycles. Sounds like it's still windy out there. Red Rob, right now the object is to explore everything, and to basically do there's a couple of things that you want to do in the game. You know, like hunt animals, craft clothing, fire up the forge, explore the top of Timberwolf Mountain. You know, kind of just community goals that have been made. Right now, there's not a like you win the game kind of thing. But that's coming in story mode, which should be released, as we said a little bit earlier, as we were talking about a little bit earlier in the stream. This season is when it should come. Hard to know when. You know, it'll be done when it's done, kind of thing. But I'm fairly confident that it's gonna come out pretty soon. I don't know by the end of this month, but I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible. And since I pretty much need a full day to get back to go from this base to the coastal highway one, I think we're just gonna stock up on our water supplies here, maybe make another set of mittens, and go from there. Or no, we'll make the pants. Yeah, we'll make the pants. Add fuel. This rabbit. But Radrov, there is so much to discover. Like, if you really like finding things out in games and like discovering what's going on, like, there's so much to be had in this game. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. I have a great time doing it. Great time doing it. And there's some people who are a lot better than me at this. So. But thank you for watching me, because I'm much more entertained than they are. Excellent. Let's drink and drop. And let's search the freezer here. Put that in there. What are we carrying that's so heavy? Oh, right, all the scrap metal. Well, since we have all of it, why don't we just fix all the hacksaws? Looks like we got a little bit of time here left. What I think we'll actually do is just prep ourselves for next episode and then get into it. Cured pelts. Cured wolf. These are all cured. Ah, oh, so close. Okay. Is it still pretty shit outside? Yeah, that's a bit more than I want it to be. Let's get everything ready to go in here, and then we'll make some deerskin pants, I think, and fix our hacksaw and all that good stuff. Let's see, what do we need? Don't need all the rabbit pelts. We don't need the wolf. We'll need... Is it 3? 3? Let's find out. Porch, yes, porch is considered indoors, which is extremely helpful. And the pants require 4 gut, 3 hide, okay. Because we've done the boots, we just need to do the pants now. But what I think we'll do is fix our... No, we need the tools. Where to go? Yeah, it would be nice to, you know, to build a stairway down here. But again, that's pretty intense. Thankfully, it's not that far to get down here. Yeah, 92% is good enough there. Action, yep, snow harvesting. Don't want to do that. Oh. Back there. And here we've got all this scrap metal. So let's dump the scrap. Yeah, a ladder or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, the scrap metal goes up top. That's right. Okay, so we want the pants. We need a sewing kit or something else. 25 hours, my goodness. Well, let's start out with this sewing kit. And how long do we have? 3 hours of daylight left. Okay, that's not as much as I thought we did. Yeah, we had a pretty crazy time trying to find a knife and a hatchet. I mean, it took unconscionably long to find either of those. I think I found a hatchet on day like 10 or something like that, and didn't find a knife until like, goodness, I don't even know when. Day 20-ish? Like, it was just excessively long. 4 hatchets, but no knife. Yeah, that is fairly annoying. It's like, can't I just put a smaller handle on this thing? Ah, damn it. The reason I don't like doing the swing thing is because it takes like 15 to 20% off. Yeah, with the hunting knife, it's the best tool to defend yourself against the wolves. Oh, hey, Storm Lantern. The hatchet is the next best. You might be able to use the hacksaw, I just haven't seen anyone try to use that. But those are the best tools for defending yourself against the wolf. Damn it. Brought these with me. Oh well. Do we have food on us? No. Let's eat it now, just to be sure we don't get food poisoning while we're down here. Nope, so we're good. Yeah, use both of those for breaking down things for reclaimed wood and cloth. You also get to use them for harvesting meat from corpses, and you get to use the knife for some crafting tools or crafting recipes. You don't have to pull it out, right, Rob? It's just a thing that you basically use. Like, if I wanted to do this, like I have the hatchet on me, you just click on the shelf, you have up here select tool. And that's where you get to choose which tools you use. As for that, though, I think we'll call that an episode. It's been a nice long run here. Don't forget, of course, to like, subscribe, and follow. Have a good time, and we'll see you then.